Hello Internet and welcome to Bazzle Stadium Live once again. Welcome back. I hope you are enjoying the video so far. I've literally just said hello. I hope you're going to enjoy this video is what I'm trying to say. But okay, so we're using this comfy team again with Gigalith, with the fast mode and slow mode. Let's see. Okay. Well, they've got their own comfy, and they've got, you know, one of the very typical partners with the comfy, the Goodra there, with Sapsipper. I have got one of the non-typical partners with Sapsipper, Azumarill. And in theory, like, my Azumarill should beat their Goodra if it just came down to that one-on-one situation, because, you know, they'd have a Dragon attack, a Grass attack, and what other coverage does it get? I'm not sure, really. But not a whole lot to hit Azumarill with, I don't think. But they also have 4 other Pokemon that I should probably think about as well. There's a Chandelure, like, if he Trick Rooms, then, yeah, the Escavalier is good for him. I mean, Azumarill looks pretty good here. Just, like, can I not just Belly Drum turn 1 and win? Especially if I lead with Raichu. Okay, let's do this good old-fashioned lead. Raichu, Azumarill, with Gigalith, and I will have my own comfy as well. Yes, I will. Ooh, as I wave around and there's a little bit of edge there that's annoying me. So people with ears, please watch out. There will be a sound in about now. There we go. And it is gone now. Haha. Right, so let's see. If he just goes with Comfy Goodra leading, then that's fine by me. But he hasn't. He's gone with Raichu and Urshifu, which is still pretty good for my Azumarill, to be honest. Let's see what kind of Urshifu that is. That is a water one, so not quite as good for Azumarill, but we can. Like, is it a Scarfed Urshifu? Like, do I go for a Fake Out into the Urshifu or an Electro Web? Why would I Electro Web? Just for a bit of damage? If it is Scarfed, it's going to get knocked out to it anyway. So maybe I do just go for a Fake Out and a Belly Drum. Because if they Dynamax the Urshifu... Okay, no Dynamaxing on the Urshifu. We might just be trading Fake Outs here then. Oh, okay, well, yes, we are trading Fake Outs, but they went against the VGC code of conduct there and went for the Fake Out into the Fake Out user. And that is exactly why there is the VGC code of conduct, because if you lose a speed tie like that, you look like an idiot. Okay. Now, I wonder, have I got my calculator? I'm just wondering if, like, if an Aqua Jet knocks out Raichu. It might do, actually. Because the Urshifu isn't really much of a problem for me. If I can feint an Aqua Jet the Raichu, then that would be pretty good. Like, I'm having faith here that Sapsipper Azumarill can get a knockout. I'm doing the feint obviously because I'm expecting the Focus Sash is going to be on the Raichu as well. Yeah, so here's the Aqua Jet. Yeah, thank you. Oh, okay, a critical hit. I mean, I did the calculation. If the Raichu hasn't got any bulk on it, then yeah, like we're fine here. Like if Raichu goes down, Raichu's kind of done its job because we've knocked out their Raichu now. But yeah, if the Raichu didn't have any bulk on it, or even if it did, you know, it was going to get knocked out there. It would need to have been very bulky to have, you know, a decent chance of surviving that. But what else did they have then in the back that threatens the Azumarill? This is the point in the video where Barry thinks, yes, I've forgotten what the team was. Well, there was a Comfey, there was the Goodra, there was the Raichu and Urshifu. Well, I'm gonna put my own Comfey in, and let's see what they bring in. Like, if they bring their Goodra in, then They are... Oh, it's a Chandelier. Okay, Chandelier. Back to the calculator. Let's see if an Aquajet knocked out Chandelier. But I mean, they could very easily be. Yeah, it does. They could very easily be Dynamaxing the Chandelier here as well, though. So, like, it would probably make more sense for me to Dynamax my Azumarill at this point, because the Urshifu isn't really doing anything to us. But the question is, do I go for a Floral Healing or do I go for an Ally Switch? Because you got to expect it to start getting into the Azumarill. But if I go for a Floral Healing, that is just a, you know, a safe attack, isn't it? But this is the thing. Like, this is my first team of using Ally Switch, and it's like, ooh, let's click Ally Switch, let's look really smart if it comes off. But like, Ally Switch, especially on Comfey, is somewhat predictable. Like, if he and they might just be wanting to target the Comfey anyway. So if he does go for a Max Ghost, well, okay, they're not Dynamaxing, that's good. I mean, they could have. Okay, I could have just gone for an Aquajet into the Chandelier then. Okay, so the Surging Strikes was into the. Like, if he's Trick Rooming, he's not going to Trick Room yet. Like, the Surging Strikes was going to be into something. What is Chandelier doing? Is it trying to Trick Room? It's either that or it's like an Iron Ball Chandelier. Is that a Sash? Okay, so the Sash wasn't on the Raichu after all then. Which is very interesting. And Trick Room, okay. They must have a Scavalier in the back then. Okay. But... a Scavalier looks pretty threatening. They did have a Scavalier, didn't they? They did, yeah, okay. So my memory finally works again. Because like I could Giga Drain to knock out the Chandelier, and I could just, you know, whatever to knock out the Urshifu, Max Starfall into it. But do I want to do that? I mean, if they swap, yeah, let's do that. I mean, if they swap the Escavalier into a +6 Max Starfall, I know I'm not huge powers. I keep on going on about it, but it's not going to appreciate it still. And like, the alternative there was for me to maybe try and Floral Healing myself so that I'm looking better against the Escavalier, blah blah blah. But since I'm knocking both these Pokemon now, I can just use the next turn to go for the. Or I could use the next turn to go for the Floral Healing, or I could try and reverse the Trick Room. Because my Gigalith, I mean, this is the thing, isn't it? Like, who will be faster? I don't know if they are minimum speed on their Escavalier, because if they're not, then my Gigalith actually is going to be faster in Trick Room. Yeah, of course it's the Escavalier there. But yeah, okay, I'm just going to go for the Max Geyser into it. But do I heal myself? I'm not ally switching this turn. I'm not ally switching. I'm not going to ask. But do I Floral Heal myself, or do I try and reverse the Trick Room? Will a Max Steel Spike knock Azumarill out from where it is? I think he's going to Steel Spike into the Comfey, to be honest. So, in that case, I'm just going to go for a Floral Healing into the Azumarill. Because, you know, like, in his mind, if he Steel Spikes the Comfey, if I ally switch, then good, I'm hitting the Azumarill. And if I don't, then good, I'm getting rid of the Comfey, which will be healing and, you know, potentially trying to reverse the Trick Room and you know, ally switching potentially, doing all that annoying stuff. So I think it makes sense for them to Steel Spike into the Comfey here. So I'm just going to get this healing turn off. And get... Let's see. Yeah, okay. Theory coming through. And get this +6 rain boosted Max Geyser off, which might sound very powerful, but we're not Sap Zipper. We're not a huge power, rather. It's going to be another one of my catchphrases soon, isn't it? But yeah, we're not a huge power, and they are at +1 defense now as well. There'll be +2 defense after the next turn as well. So Yeah, and we're not going to have the rain. So the Max Geyser isn't going to be as powerful. So we'll see very soon here, won't we, how this game is going to play out. I think Azumarill can take a Steel Spike. I think. We've got 2 more turns of Trick Room as well, which is fine, because we've both got Protect. But yeah, I mean, Play Rough technically does more damage. Oh yeah, and we're small again, so actually we can't Max Geyser. So yeah, this is actually tough now. Play Rough technically does more damage than Aqua Jet, but Aqua Jet is more accurate. So I am just going to go for the Aqua Jet there. And I'm going to Rock Slide. And we'll see if it is minimum speed or not. Okay, he is minimum speed. Giggles doesn't survive that. Okay, that is a little bit annoying. But are we still okay? That's 2 turns of... Oh, it's Life Orb as well. So that's definitely why we are not surviving that. So now then, I guess... like, I have 2 options. Either I Aqua Jet here, fail to knock it out, then get knocked out myself. Or I Protect on this last turn of Trick Room, get Steel Spiked. He gets to +3 defense, but does take another Life Orb recoil. And then the next turn, as he's a smaller Scavalier, another Aqua Jet might take it out. But I'm going to be very cheeky again and get my old calculator up again. So Aqua Jet at +3 defense should do about 18% to it. Is it below 18%? I think it is. Otherwise, because like I've got 2 options here. I'll just check that Trick Room has ended as well. Yeah, I've got 2 options. Either the Play Rough will definitely knock it out here because it's more powerful. Because 90 halved is 45, Aqua Jet is just 40. So Play Rough will knock it out, but I could miss it. Will Aqua Jet knock it out from there? Will it do? Is that 18%? I'm not sure. I'm going to go for the Play Rough. I think it might survive the Aqua Jet. So please hit Play Rough. Please hit Play Rough. Please hit Play Rough. Should have Aqua Jet. Okay. I'm very good at losing on battle spot, aren't I? Okay. Okay. Let's do another battle. And win it. Like, it was... My calculation was, on just 252 HP Escavalier, which is what they tend to be, Aqua Jet at +3 defense was going to do about 18%. Because it took that Life Orb recoil at the end there. It did have, a decent amount left. I think it was at about 16% or so. I think, maybe not, I don't know. It could have had more bulk as well. Aqua Jet probably would have knocked it out, but I just wanted to lose a game, clearly. I just wanted to lose another game to missing my 90% accurate move. And there's a Rapidash there. That's cool, isn't it? That's interesting. Okay, let's take a moment to relax. Let's relax. How many games this week? That's 2. There was the Rock Slide, which I should have superpowered in the first game that I missed to lose the game. And now, Play Rough. Missed. Okay. Okay. Calm. Tranquility. All is correct. What are we going to do here? They've got a Duraludon. I really am weak to Duraludon with this team. Okay. So I'm going to lead with Durant, actually. And Talonflame. With Azumarill does look very good here. Yeah, let's not have Gigalith here. Okay, let's go with these 4. So we're going again. We're splitting battles, aren't we? We're going fast mode, slow mode. Oh, I can't believe that I play rough. I cannot believe that I play rough. Why? Why does this happen? Right, Urshifu. Okay, so Talonflame did turn out to be a pretty good lead here. Let's see what Urshifu that is. That's the Dark Urshifu. Okay. Relax. Relax. So Virizion isn't really much of a threat here, unless it's got Stone Edge, in which case it is a threat here. But I think I have to Dynamax the Durant, don't I, really? Steel Spike into the Urshifu, and the question is, like, do I expect it to be a Scarfed Urshifu, in which case I Tailwind, or a Sashed Urshifu, in which case I Dual Wing Beat it as well? It's not going to be a Scarfed Urshifu. I'm just going to Dual Wing Beat it as well. Okay, let's see what happens here. Virizion is staying in as well, which is interesting. Has it got Stone Edge? I mean, if it has got Stone Edge, like, okay, you've got rid of my Talonflame, but Durant is still very good against the Virizion here. Oh, something's Dynamaxing. It's in the Master Ball. Is that the Virizion then? Dynamaxing. It is. Okay. Okay. Well, we will be at +1 defense. That's not gonna allow Talonflame to survive a max Rock Fall. Hit the Dual Wing Beat. And let's see if this is a Scarfed Urshifu. It's not going to be a Scarfed Urshifu. It's not a Scarfed Urshifu. Okay. So we are at +1 defense now. Urshifu's gone. We've got what? Talonflame. We've probably not got a Talonflame anymore. We've got Comfey and a Azumarill in the back, and Azumarill is actually pretty good against this Virizion. Oh, Airstreams. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it's Bounce, Double Stab, and Protect, I guess. Well, it's a Life Orb Virizion as well. Okay, so the Virizion now is faster than both of these Pokemon. It would be nice to get a Tailwind then here. But... yeah, okay. I have to Quake into this, and I have to try and Tailwind here as well. I imagine this is going to go for a... Oh, okay. That's not a very fast Virizion then. And this should knock out the Duraludon. Okay, I mean, if you've brought the Duraludon, you should be Dynamaxing the Duraludon against my team. Dynamax Duraludon is very difficult for us to for us to deal with. But I mean, I guess that is why I have got Durant at the end of the day, or one of the reasons. So, I mean, okay, I'll take that. Is it just another Airstream? Because, yeah, like a Knuckle into the Durant is not going to do a whole lot of damage. Okay, well this I'm not going to say this is going to be a very quick game, because I mean this could be something very threatening. It is a Rhyperior. That's not very threatening, is it? Since we've got a Azumarill in the back. Like if I Steel Spike and Protect, I take the weakness policy, then do I care? No, I don't care, because I want another defense boost. And I'm just going to go for a Dual Wing Beat into this Virizion, since it's so happy to stay in front of a Talonflame. Let's teach it why it shouldn't. I don't think this Dual Wing is going to knock the Virizion out, but... oh, I can't believe that play rough in the last game! But, yeah, shorter interlude later of despair. Yeah, but it still does a decent amount of damage to it, and it's not protecting his Rhyperior either, so this should knock it out. Okay, and you've just watched a very quick game there. Like, he needs to Airstream the Talonflame here to have any chance, because then, yeah, he's just not. He ain't got any chance, has he? I don't think there's any way he can win this game. Yeah, he's not even knocking out the Talonflame here either. Like, in theory, I could miss my dual wing beats. I can miss my Iron Heads now. But then I got a Azumarill in the back, which is Sapsipper. So, like, I could miss all of my player-ups. So there is technically a way that he can win this game. If I miss literally all of my moves, and he knocks out my Comfy. But I think this might be my opponent disconnecting. That is my opponent disconnecting. Okay, so we're just going to leave that there. I can't believe that player up in the last round. Why? Why didn't I Aqua Jet? Because I thought it wouldn't knock it out. And if I don't knock it out, then I just lose the game there. I thought, yeah, okay. I mean, I thought if I didn't knock it out, I thought there was maybe, I don't know, did I think there was a 10% chance Aqua Jet wasn't going to knock it out? Did I think it was less or more than that? That's just what it comes down to. I overestimated Escavalier's bulk there. End of the video. We won the second game. We got some points back at least. Thank you for watching. This has been an interesting one, hasn't it? Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please comment and like and subscribe and share and join the Patreon if you would like to as well too. But one more video with this. We'll get through it. Yeah, I'll see you in a couple of days. Thank you very much and goodbye for now.